everyone. It's Monday, September the 16th, middle of the month, and that means time for the year's first parent-teacher conferences. The conferences are held in Commons from 5:15 to 7:45 p.m. tonight.
And this week is also College Career Week. This is a good time for students to start thinking their future as far as working for the rest of their lives.
Speaking of hard workers, our high school athletes were in action this past weekend.
And Patriots fans were treated to a record-breaking football game under the lights Friday night. The cheerleaders were exhausted after all those push-ups. Here's Matt and Lucas to give us all the details.
Thanks, guys.
NFL news, the Colts blew a chance for a victory yesterday against the Miami Dolphins. Quarterback Andrew Luck suffered his second loss at home as the Dolphins held on for the 24-20 win. The Reds suffered a 5-6 loss in their third game against the Brewers. This game may have been their worst loss against Milwaukee as the Reds blew a late game comeback from a Brewer home run in the night. This is the Reds' sixth loss of the season at Miller Park.
Jay County had a good weekend for sports. The tennis, volleyball, and girls soccer team all came off with wins on Saturday. The tennis team finished the day with the record of 1-1, defeating Muncie Southside and losing to Connersville. Ladies soccer also won on Saturday, with goals coming from Gabby Mann and Sophie Bader. The Patriots defeated South Adams 3-2.
The volleyball team went 2-2 for the day, beating Southmont and Union City and losing to Clarnheld and Noblesville.
And tonight in J Sports,
let's go back to the Thieves.
Thanks, guys. IPFW will be available in the Commons during lunch mods today, and tomorrow look for Earlham College.
Well, it's probably no surprise, according to a recent Ball State survey, college students don't like guns on their campuses. Here's Alex to tell us more.
Ball State recently surveyed 1,649 undergraduate students from 15 Midwestern public colleges and found that nearly 4 out of every 5 handguns on the campus and wouldn't carry one even if it was made legal. Students said that they would feel unsafe in the facility. Students and any visitors had any sort of weapon on campus. And that's all I have. Let's put it back to the host.
Thanks, Craig. I agree that students that carry firearms on campus should be properly trained. That's why usually older students and military students are usually the ones that carried a concealed weapon on campus.
Well, it seems the Ball State's new smoking on campus ban has shifted some problems in nearby neighborhoods. Here's Sierra and Big D with more.
Thanks, guys. Neighbors living just a block west of the architecture building are complaining about the students choosing their neighborhood as the place to light up.
University police have received around a half a dozen complaints and issued 3 tickets for littering. The complaints include trespassing on private property, traffic hazards from standing in Petty Road, and students being loud. The problem with the area is the narrow road and sidewalks.
Neighbors hope that students will congregate to outdoor places in the village because they fear that an accident could happen in their neighborhood. Now, let's send it back to the hosts.
Thanks, guys. I agree with Sierra and Brandon.
Now let's send it to Bowen and Desiree for some ET.
This weekend in the box office, Insidious Chapter 2 made $41 million, The Family made $14.5 million, Riddick made $7 million, Lee Daniels the Butler made $5.6 million, We're the Millers made $5.4 million, Instructions Not Included made $4.2 million, Planes made $3 million, One Direction This Is Us made $2.4 million, Elysium made $2 million, Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters made $1.8 million.
Today's celebrity birthdays for September 16th are Nick Jonas, who is 21, and B.B. King, who is 88. Now back to the host.
Thanks, guys. It looks like it should be warming up a little this week.
What a great weekend. As I understand, we'll be back in the 80s before the week is over.
Now let's send it over to Ashton to find out more.
Hello, Jay. This week's weather is much warmer than last week. Lots of rain, though. Now, let's look at our 5-day forecast. All the highs this week are going to be in the 60s to 80 range, and all the lows are going to be in the 40s to 60 range. On Wednesdays and Thursday, we're going to have some rain, and today and tomorrow we're going to have partly sunny skies, mostly sunny. So that's all I got. So let's send it back to the hosts.
Thanks. Well, birthdays for today are Sydney Pittman and Aaron Bickler.
And lunch for Friday will be French toast with syrup, smoky links, tater tots, fresh fruit, and milk.
Well, that's all we have, so thanks for stopping by, Jay.
And stay classy.